Royal snub. Did Prince Charles brutally ignore Mike Pence in frosty exchange video? Prince Charles stunned eagle-eyed viewers when they spotted the Prince of Wales appear to brutally snub US Vice President Mike Pence and his wife Karen at an event in Israel. Prince Charles stunned eagle-eyed viewers who managed to catch the royal appearing to snub US Vice President Mike Pence, sending Twitter into meltdown as the moment began trending. The Prince of Wales was attending an event in Israel marking 75 years since the liberation of the Nazi death camp as Auschwitz. However, as he was greeting world leaders, the Queen's son did make effort to approach Mr. Pence and his wife Karen in what Twitter users were quick to brand a slight. The claim was later debunked by royal expert Chris Shipp. Joshua Phillipson posted the video to Twitter with the caption, "I assume this was purely unintentional, still kind of funny out on international diplomatic incident level." Darren Latham retweeted the video saying, "I'm sure Prince Charles just snubbed Mike Pence. In the footage, the prince shakes hands with the person next to the American couple. He then approached Mr. and Mrs. Pence, but makes no move to shake their hands. The prince then moves on to warmly greet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as the royal passes. Mr. Pence reaches out and pats him on the arm in an attempted greeting. Twitter users erupted with many praising the Prince of Wales for the supposed snub. Peter said, "Is this real? I love Prince Charles." Karen also wrote, "That is how the whole world feels. Kudos to Prince Charles." Arish was convinced the move was deliberate. This could be unintentional, not once in a million years. Another user tweeted, "He looks him right in the eye. How could this have not been on purpose?" Debunking the claims. However, ITV royal editor Chris Shipp wrote on Twitter, "So what of this Prince Charles snub of Mike Pence at the #World Holocaust Forum event at Yad Vashem? I will say there are many more important matters at stake here, but for what's the worth at Mike Pence, people say the Vice President and Prince spoke before and after the event," the royal expert added. Also, if you listen carefully at Mike Pence says again to Prince Charles as they pass, after confirming with his royal sources in another tweet, Mr. Shipp said, Prince Charles' office confirms that the pair has a warm and friendly discussion just before this was filmed, which might explain this wasn't a snub of the US Vice President at Mike Pence. During his speech in Jerusalem, Prince Charles said lessons of the Holocaust are still searingly relevant. He called on world leaders to be fearless in confronting falsehoods and violence. The royal delivered his call for action at the World Holocaust Forum being staged at Yad Vashem, the World Holocaust Remembrance Center. Russian President Vladimir Putin and French President Emmanuel Macron were among those attending.